Hello, everybody. Hello. It's a dang on monsoon out there. All right, for today's live, I am gonna make some honey chicken, accompanied with some garlic, ginger, jasmine rice, and some garlicky green beans with an Asian twist on it. Yeah, I'm on early. Like, you on early today, Chef? Yes, I'm on early today because I don't know what's gonna happen later on. It's like it's a bad storm coming. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go cook right now because I might not have no power to even eat. So I want to make sure we have something to eat if the power goes out. You gotta worry about going out into the storm. All right? I know it's supposed to hit around about 7 o'clock, so I don't want to risk that chance. Hey, Rochelle, I ain't got no seafood on here. You know I got to mess with you. What's up, Ned Sanders? Brenda Sims. Hello. That sounds good. It's gonna be delicious. Let's make some this orange chicken, not orange chicken, honey chicken. Nicole Parks. Hey, Nicole. Anita Screws. Hello. Hey, Danilla. How you doing? I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Yeah. I'm sitting there laughing because you know it. You know it. Oh man. And that's right. Make sure you guys go over to. I think I posted it on the page. Make sure you guys go over to Smacking Spices. But also when you go to get the page, that's Smacking Spices and Apparel. Of course, I ain't got no spices right now. Not till I get back to Atlanta. We got one more week in counting. All right. One more week in counting, and the season will be back in stock. All right, hey grandma, but make sure you guys go on there, please. Like I said, and just find something, buy something, so it can help with the books, and also to find a way to sustain my my season as well. So that's what it's supporting, and I'm greatly appreciative for whatever you do, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Hey, Latasha. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I left one piece of chicken that I did not clean, so I can show you guys what I did. Let me get a bag. So I'm using the rest of the chicken thighs that I did, which I already cleaned those down. I showed you guys how I cleaned down the chicken thighs, and I just did, and I cleaned it a little bit more because I'm getting ready to fry it. So I did take most of the fat off. Oh, something blowing to the wall. Yeah, so I took off most of the fat on the chicken thighs that I used, but I also brought chicken tenders as well. I brought chicken tenders as well, so go ahead and add to this. All right, let me go ahead and, hey Tia Boom, hey Evangelist. Yes, this is my recipe I'm creating right now. I'm doing this right now out the top of my dome. I am. There's not no jarred stuff. There's gonna be some things that's jarred, of course, because some things you can't make. Well, you can, but you know anything that's Asian is mostly fermented and it has to sit. And I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna go buy that stuff, but I'm gonna make a sauce myself. All right, and I'm gonna tell you guys what honey chicken really is. I'll tell you guys what it is. Y'all be like, what? Yeah, probably won't buy it. But I'll get into that when I get ready to make the sauce, all right? What's up, Gary Craig? How you been, my brother? Good to see you in the live. Marilyn Witter is watching. Hello. Hey, Brenda Keckley. Sandra Holler, hello. Yeah, I got out early, Grandma, before the rain came. That's why I'm back, have my butt back in here now, doing what I'm doing, cooking. Because the rain is here, but not the bad part. All right, so like I said, a little one piece of chicken. I already cleaned this right here, and this is the some of the chicken thighs and the chicken tenders, which I took the tendon out of. And I know some people do the thing with the fork and stuff, and I did choose a bad one to show an example, but this is what I do. I go along the side of it with the scissors, and I just cut it out. And that's your tender, but normally that other part won't come off. I'm gonna use this piece too. Oh, I just threw that on top of there. So what you call it? I gotta rinse that. I gotta rinse that piece off. Yeah, that's the tendon. Take the tendon out. Come on. then, don't do that. Okay, then what I did was I cut it. You leave that piece. I split it down the middle like this because you need small pieces. That's why. And I'm not gonna make it as small as you get at the Chinese restaurant. You know, you can't even find the. You get up mostly breading and you don't get no chicken. So I'm gonna have a nice little piece of chicken. So I just split it down the middle and then cut it one time. And then I got 3 pieces out of each tender. All right. All right, let's season this up. And you want to leave this dry as possible. Make sure you pat it dry. That's why you want to make sure it's as dry as possible for this. Then dry that piece off. I'm gonna pat this dry. That's why I went ahead and did it ahead of time, so that my pieces of chicken would be nice and dry. All right, we're gonna go with some 5 spice, Chinese 5 spice. And no, they never want to come out. Yeah, let's 5 spice. Now you can do soy, but then you're gonna waste the soy to do it. So you're just gonna add some sauce. We're gonna add some Chinese 5 spice, and then I'm gonna do some kosher salt. Stuck to my hand. I ain't run my hands all the way. And some kosher salt. And do a little garlic powder. And like white pepper. And some white pepper. And some garlic powder. I want to give this a mix. And so keep that dry as possible. See how you can tell it's dry because it's the way it's sound. You want it nice and dry. All right. So what I did, I rolled it out onto some paper towels and patted it dry. And that's how I ensured make sure it was nice and dry. All right, let's make this garlic ginger rice. My water's starting to boil. Get it started, get it out of the way. I got some garlic. Garlic to my thing. I don't like chopping. I'm needing a lot. So. Now all you have to do is put this to a container with some olive oil on it, and you got some chopped garlic. All right. My water's boiling. All right, to this I am going to add a little sesame seed oil. Help brighten those flavors up. I got some ginger paste. You can use fresh ginger if you like to. Ginger paste. And I started to fried rice and said, we're just gonna do some ginger, some jasmine rice, some sticky rice with it. We'll go ahead and add your garlic. Some white pepper. And we're gonna do a little chicken bouillon or chicken base, either or. Add in, I got my jasmine rice. There's the jasmine rice in. He don't even measure. I laugh all the time. Y'all know me, but like I said, and the thing is, I did not rinse this rice. Don't, certain dishes I'm doing with jasmine rice, I don't rinse it. I want this to be sticky. So you can rinse it if you want to, but I want my rice sticky. So the way to make sticky rice is to not rinse your rice. And another thing is it's 2 to 1. 2 cups of water for each cup of rice. But me, I don't do that. I just look for the little peak. They come out the top, look for that little peak, and the rice will be perfect. But I always start my rice in boiling water. Woo, it's raining good out there. What y'all hear? You want to get at a stir. Just stir it and let it come back to a boil, and then we're going to turn it down to medium heat. All right, let's let it come back to a boil. Let's come back to a boil. That's how I speak. I like for it to come back to a boil before I add my lid onto it. And let's boil first. I'm gonna let it come back to a rolling boil. That's at a simmer right now. Turn my grease back on. I got my grease on. I also have my grease on. You want your grease to be 375 to 350 degrees. So I had already turned it on to make sure that it's hot enough. So I don't sit there and wait for it when I'm ready to use it. All right, it's back at the boil. I'm gonna stir it one more time. Stir our rice one more time. And lid on. Turn the heat. This heat is on medium high. I'm gonna turn it all the way to low now. And turn it to low and let it just ride on out. And then I'll come back after the water starts to evaporate. Just turn it off. Do like Teddy Pendergrass say, turn it off. Okay, turn it off. All right, now back to le chicken. All right, I'm gonna use the tempura batter. I could have made my own, but guess what? I had some at the restaurant. So you know what? I'm not using this. I'm gonna go ahead and use it here. So I gotta find ways to do stuff. But you can buy tempura batter out of the grocery store. It's gonna be on the breading aisle where you find your breadcrumbs, your flour, all this stuff. It's the stuff where you bread your fish at and everything. I think McCormick make a brand called tempura batter. There's several brands that make tempura batter because all the orange chicken is coated inside of a tempura batter. Okay, so we're gonna make a tempura batter. You're not gonna find this one. You're not gonna find this. This is inside the Restaurant Depot, and that's what I said. Get the one that's in the store. You're not gonna find this brand, but I think you can probably have a brand that's in the store. All right, whenever you're making tempura batter, you need ice cold water. And just follow the instructions on it. I'm gonna eyeball this, so just follow the instructions that's on your box, okay? Right, I'm gonna add a little seasoning to this because they ain't got none in it. Add a little white pepper. And some salt, of course. Don't start that. Rob Booming. God dang, y'all hear that dang on rain. Ooh, Lord. You want to make sure you use ice cold water. Ice cold. How cold is cold? Ice cold. ice cold water. Like I said, I'm just gauging mine, but I'm gonna get it right. Like I said, you all just follow your packaging that you get out of the store. And make sure you whip all the lumps out of it. So the tempura batter is gonna be slightly, just like this. And it's gonna poof up on it when it does do what it do. When it do what it do. All right, now what you want to do is set that aside. You want to take some of your tempura batter. So make sure you read the instructions, but make sure you leave a little bit inside the box. So just about 2 boxes. Make sure you have enough, because you're gonna need to dust your chicken with some of the dry tempura batter. This is gonna help. This is gonna help the batter stick onto the chicken. I need some gloves. Where my gloves at? Say, can you use what? I see it. All right, hold on. Let me, go back. Yes, you can use the batter for other meats. Shrimp, you want to do vegetables, you can even do vegetables. You ever went to a Japanese restaurant that had tempura vegetables like zucchini? They fry the onions up, they fry everything. They put everything in tempura batter. So yeah, you can't use it for other things other than just chicken. You can use for shrimp. I never had no tempura beef before, but that sounds excellent. But I have salmon before. You even do the imitation crab sticks in the tempura batter. Those are good too. Just makes you get a good quality brand. So you want to coat that, and it need to be, like I said, it need to be dry, y'all. Need to be dry, like that. So make sure you coat every piece inside of the dry mix. All right, now this is the only tedious part of actually cooking. When you're doing this type of chicken, this is the most tedious part, is actually frying it, because it's tedious. And it is what it is. But eventually you will get done. You will get done. It's called having a little patience. Have a little patience, and you'll be all right. You have a little patience. You gotta have some patience when you cooking some things and stuff. You gotta have a little patience. My little trick is, I learned this too. My little trick is to use some chopsticks if you chopstick savvy. Instead of using your fingers and worry about going into that grease. If you chopstick savvy, good, use some chopsticks. All right, come on, let's go over here. Grab this, and I'll come get y'all. Find a good spot to put y'all at so you can see. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Because I can make sure I have space to do what I need to do, and then we blow it up. I can blow it up and back it up some more. Come back and forth to this. I'm trying to look and see in the camera so y'all can see me. All right, slide on back. Stuff on this counter. see. Tedious. Wipe off the excess batter, and you're gonna drop it right in. Grease. Tedious. That's just so your fingers, Mr. Carter. If you want to use your fingers, use your fingers by all means. Do so. Come on. Once it get slippery, I want to act right. All right, we're gonna do this in small batches because we need to move this around at the same time. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm over here trying to do what I'm doing, but yeah. And it's starting to proof up like it's supposed to. Let me get what I should have done first. Make sure you grab your paper towel and your pan that you're gonna put it on. See, like me, I'm right here scrambling like Randall Cunningham. I'm turn my grease up a little bit. When I'm at the front eye, I'm gonna turn it up some. And we're gonna move these around. Look at them, they're nice and golden brown. Nice golden brown, like you want them. Just like that. You just gotta move them around. Like I said, it's very tedious. But like I said, it's always an ending. It's always light at the end of the tunnel, cause you gonna eat it. And we're like, chef, I just go to the Chinese place up the street, get it for $10. But like I said, as I get ready to make this sauce, y'all gonna be like, what? Matter of fact, I should tell y'all. All right, so you guys know honey chicken. Honey chicken is not made with real honey. I learned this when I was back, like I was like in 7th grade, 7th, 8th grade. I had a friend, she was older than me, but I had a friend of mine that stayed down the street from us. She worked at a Chinese restaurant. And so all this time, I'm thinking that it's honey. It's not honey. It's not with sugar, water, cooked down, which is a simple syrup. It ain't honey, y'all. It ain't honey. So once you cook simple syrup down enough, it starts to caramelize to look like honey. It's not honey. That's why it be super sweet like that, okay? So I just had to bust a bubble and let y'all know that y'all not eating real honey. It is not honey. It is sugar, water, cooked down, caramelized to the point where it's just caramelized. Yeah, simple syrup. Yeah, blows your mind. Did not blow your mind this time, didn't I? Look at it. Beautiful. We're gonna let this cook a little bit more, just a little bit more. Because you can't do a second fry on them to keep them extra crispy and stuff. But once you get this part done, you can throw them back into the grease again after you get the initial done. I'm gonna bring it over to you. Give me 1 second. I want y'all to see it. And you put it back in for a second fry to get extra crispy, okay? Just like that. Now I know some people, you're gonna get tired. You're gonna get weary. You're gonna be tired of these little dangling little chopsticks. You're tired of your fingers being dirty. You're gonna be tired. I know you are. But this is the easiest way to do it. It is. it's not messy then when you just use some chopsticks. Turn my heat back up. Because if you're not using a fryer, you just cook. Okay, that's called cooking. When you learn to turn the heat from high to low, low to high, high to low, that's called cooking. Don't leave it on high to hill. Yeah, don't leave it on high to hill, because you're gonna burn something up. Don't tell me that chef told me. No, I ain't tell you nothing. I told you to cook. High to low, low to high. You gotta put the Medea voice on there for that one. So if y'all wondered how they always batter these and it don't miss a beat on where the batter is at, it be nicely coated all the time, because then they're not using their hands to drop it with to take the batter off. That's why you chopsticks. And it's actually some chicken inside of these. Some chicken in these, because when you go to the little Chinese restaurant, you get them things have no chicken inside those things. You're like, where the meat at? And you forget where's the beef. Where's the chicken? Where is that? Somebody scammed you. Like, dang, ain't no chicken in here. It's nothing but straight bread. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It be nothing but bread, no things, don't it? You straight bread. Well, let's check on our rice. Let's check on our rice while those are frying. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Let me turn it. Matter of fact, you turn it off and take the pin it so I can see it. And you see, nice sticky rice, and it won't stick at the bottom either. It smells so nice and floral and fragrant. That ginger and the garlic in it, sesame seed oil. I wanna get the little pieces out at the same time too. Every batch. So it really don't take much, because you only need about 5 pieces per person, to be honest. But unless you're being greedy. And you can leave your chicken a whole lot bigger too. You can leave your chicken bigger if you like to. It's up to you. If you want to just make it Asian style, do that too as well. You know, just in bite-sized pieces. Or you can just take the whole tender and just batter the whole tender. But I wanted to show you guys how to make it the way you get out the restaurant. Like I said, this is the longest process of this, is actually frying this chicken. Longest process is this. Other than that, it's really quick meal. All right now. That was a big one. That was a sharp piece of lightning. I hear you. I guess told me don't tell me all right now. He said, oh, you all right now. Another thing is you can fry these ahead of time and put them to your put them in the freezer, let them cool down, put them in the freezer. Take them back out and you put them into the oven or the air fryer to crisp them back up. So you can pre-do these too as well. Or just heat some more oil up and drop them back in. Like I said, do a second fry on them, get them nice and crispy. That's that one up. All right now. It's raining so hard I can't even see outside. It's just a wall of rain. I was gonna get caught out there in this mess today. Oh no, sir, not he. Now I said the cat. No. I rode to that store early, got what I need. I still got to do some more shopping and stuff, but because we didn't have to get a truck this week. Normally we get a truck to come in from U.S. Foods, but it wasn't a lot of stuff to get, and you have to make a certain amount of to order for them to come out. So I didn't need this week. My inventory wasn't down that much. But other than that, I just have to make a phone call, do the thing online and stuff, and just get our stuff. So I just had to go get a few items. I got a few more to get, and I'm done. But tomorrow is karaoke night. So make sure I have all the stuff they need. All right, let's read some comments. Hey, Constance. Hey, Auntie. Hey, Shell. Jim Brown, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, Sandra Spencer, hello. Deborah Brown, hello. Says rain here too. Said we had that Monday night. Yeah, 1 o'clock in the morning. I heard it. Was it in Atlanta or in Kentucky or Tennessee? Hey, Dawn. Linda Best, hello. Carolyn Thunder Anthony, what a name. South Carolina is here. Stephanie Grant, hello. Joan Montague is watching. Okay, I think I said all those names. OG Williams, what's going on? I said Sandra Spencer. Hey, Sandra. Aaron Wilson's watching. What's going on, man? Stacy Holiday. It's raining here in Florida. I'm in Florida. My mama called herself running away from this dang on rain, but she already had a trip planned. She's headed somewhere, but but she thought that, well, she's in Miami, put it that way. But she thought that she was gonna run away from the rain, and the rain followed her to Miami. She thought she was gonna run away from that rain. I laughed at her on the phone when I talked when she I called to make sure she had made it, whatever. And she told me she got there, said, dang, I said, God dang, the rain followed me. I said, you sure did. She don't like the rain because, you know, anybody have surgeries or been in any bad accidents, which my mom has been in bad accidents. Matter of fact, she was in one of the worst accidents, stuff like right when I was born, a drunk driver hit her. She flew into a building, Chinese restaurant right off of US 1 in Miami. Well, now back in 1980, or could have been 81. I think because I wasn't that old yet. But she real bad accident, so you know your bones and your body hurt and stuff, and you know of course she just had that that hip replacement as well. So she was trying to get away from the cold and the rain. Yeah, I'll tell y'all about that story later on. I think I said it once when I first came on live before, a long time ago, but I know I have a whole nother group of people that don't know some of the stories I've been telling and stuff. Most people be like, what in the world? Dang, Chef, you supposed to be here. But I'll tell that story another day. I'll give y'all the whole story. Y'all know, y'all like, dang, Chef, we like your stories. Tell us a story. Well, I guess I can. I ain't doing nothing but frying some chicken. All right, so back in 1980 or 81, I don't know the exact year, but I know I was just born not too long ago. Before she got into the accident, but she would go on the beach. My dad worked on South Beach, and she would go and pick my dad up. They only had one car at the time. And she would go pick my dad up from work every day, same time. But this day, my auntie Maxine, the one I call my second mom, the one who named me, who passed away from breast cancer, she got off work early. As a matter of fact, she was working at Popeyes, right there next to Edison, because she was going to Edison High. But she had early work release with her, and she went to work, but they didn't need her, so she got home early. So as my mom was packing all of us up, me, my brother Ken, my brother Tori, and my sister Nellie, she was packing all of us up out here because my auntie walking down the street. And she's like, "Oh, where you going with them babies?" She said, No, leave my babies. I said, especially my baby Anthony. You leave all my babies with me. So she left. My mom left all of us with my auntie. My mom proceeded to go pick my dad up. And going down US 1, I think the expressway wasn't really up then yet, but she was going down the A1, going down to Sunny Isles, or South Beach, to go pick my dad up from the beach. And a drunk driver hit her, came across the light and hit her, and she flew into the restaurant. She flew into the restaurant. The whole car caved in around her. Our car seats was ejected from the car. The car was crushed down onto her. The steering wheel was crushed down onto her knees, and the car was cocooned around her. The whole car was a ball. So if my auntie wouldn't have came home early that day, my mom would have lost all of her children in one whop. I say, when God send you angels, God send you angels. God send you angels. So when you know you got a purpose on this life, you know you got a purpose on this life, because in that instant, my mom could have lost all of her children in the bat of an eye, just like that. Yeah. I told you I got stories. So that's the reason why she run from the rain. She run from the rain because sometimes she be in pain. She's been had knee problems, stuff like that for a long time. It's way back in the 80s, she had endured that. My grease getting hot now. I got to turn it down. Sit here and tell the stories. Sit here and tell the stories. But yeah, isn't that interesting story? Very interesting story. As a matter of fact, my sister wrote that story. It was it was like when DARE had came out, the DARE program had came out, and they was doing a contest, or the class was doing a contest, and it was talking about drunk driving and that third stuff. And my sister wrote that story, and she won. She won. I remember her winning for her telling that story on drunk driving. Almost there. So I'm gonna have to put it back in for a second fry. All right, we'll do one more batch. One more batch, y'all. And then we go into our green beans. For those that can't see what I'm doing, for those that just came on, like, what is he doing with those chopsticks? Okay, that's what I'm doing with the chopsticks. It's starting to get sticky now because it's sitting there. Of course, the moisture is gonna come out of the chicken, but that's what I'm doing with the chopsticks. And you put it in just like this. Come on, I'm crawling across my body because I can't do this with my left hand. I can't do the chopsticks with my left hand. I probably can. I'm not gonna attempt it with this hot grease. That's what I'm not gonna do. Here get the grease. I got one more batch. Cause I see I got enough, so y'all know what I'm gonna do with that chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll find something else to do with that chicken. Surely he will. I ain't frying all that chicken. It's a lot. I only had 2 packs of there was 2 packs of tenders. 2 packs of tenders, and I had like 3 pieces. I had 4 pieces of thighs left. And then, you know, it was the pack of tender that was small. It wasn't a huge pack of tenders. It was a small pack of tenders. So it actually goes a long way. Like I said, it makes a lot. Okay, now, like I told you guys, I told them, find out the reason why oil do this. Now, this is my hypothesis because only time this does this is when I'm doing stuff that has baking soda in it. So if I'm doing, like I had the conch fritters, it had baking soda in it. And I know that this tempura batter has baking soda in it. So it just doesn't do this with grapeseed oil. It actually does it with vegetable oil, because this vegetable oil, I did do grapeseed oil today. I wouldn't have to use the grease that I had left over from the conch fritters. But every time I have something that has baking soda in it, or not baking soda, it's baking powder in it, it does this. So that's my hypothesis, and that's what I'm going with. That's my scientific guess right here. This is my thesis, and I'm gonna roll with it because, like I said, this only happens. It get real foamy and stuff with stuff that has baking powder in it. Y'all know I'm a real nerd. I'm a real nerd at heart. I am. I didn't research it, but I'm guessing that's what it is. You know how you used to have on science projects you had to do and you had to test your theory and stuff. That's what I did this, but just about me cooking, and every outcome has been with something that had baking powder in it. And I know some of you are like, what is he talking about? Which y'all see the grease doing this foamy thing right here. I fried some things inside of grapeseed oil, so I thought it was just the grapeseed oil, but come to find out, I think it's anything with baking powder in it. So that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. For those that don't be on the live all the time. Let me tell you why you do a second fry. It's still crunchy, but it's not as crispy as I want it. So it got a little soft. It's so good. Oh man. It don't taste like bland. I season your flour, season it with the Chinese 5-spice too. Oh man. That is so good. All by itself. Ain't gonna need no sauce. It actually tastes like a chicken nugget. Take these out, and then we're gonna do our second fry. Turn my grease back up. I think it's on some of the first ones, because all the other ones, they real crispy. The first ones, because they sat, and that the grease wasn't as tempered as the rest of it, how the rest of them was. That's what I'm talking about. See it now? That's what I'm talking about. And just pipe your heat back up on it a little bit. Almost there. Almost there. Yeah, so I didn't, like I said, I didn't have that much left in there. Not that much. Like, it didn't look like I didn't put a dent in it, but I put a dent in it. It's a lot. It's a lot. A whole lot of chicken. A whole lot in there. So like I said, I'm going to put the rest of this up. Now I do something else with it. I'll figure it out. As I always do. You know what I'm saying? Yo, using that chicken to get 3 days in a row. I'm going to use that chicken. He found 3 different dishes to do with that chicken. I sure did. Yeah. So you do the second fry. Second fry. Like, so some of them was already dark enough. I didn't have to do second fry. But if they come out light skinned, just do a second fry on them. You need to go back in the oven a little bit. Put that one in there. Yeah, he's a little light skin. Oh, one more. There we go. All right. Let me take a piece of this and show you. Crunchy. Mm-hmm. I'm tripping while that's going. Don't mind me, my grunts and moans. Look, that damn Stairmaster stepped on my ass yesterday. Oh, it did. That Stairmaster got me. Oh, man. That Stairmaster got me. Oh, man. Gotta be more careful. I said, why I chose this thing, a machine to do all days? Lord Jesus, help me. And I ain't want to seem like a quitter. I didn't want to seem like a quitter at all on that dingo Stairmaster. You know, I had people beside you still. They had just got on. My thighs stopped burning, knees stopped burning. I heard creaks and cracks. Got thing on pop. Got a pop. I thought snap, crackle, and pop was going off. I say, ain't nobody eat no Rice Krispie treats around here. Got dang going on my knees, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh. Gotta be more careful, y'all. Look, and make sure you stretch before you get on that thing on Stairmaster too. Because I feel it all right now. Got to be more careful. All right, turn my water up on this. Don't mind my crazy self. Do not mind me. Y'all know I'm retarded. In a good way. All right, I got my water here for my green beans. Kosher salt, because I'm gonna blanch these. I'm gonna blanch my green beans. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, it's a dancing pot. I want to be a ballerina today and get twirled. Turn that grease off the stove. It popped. I could actually throw these straight to the microwave and let them steam in the microwave. I could cut this out because the bag is a microwavable steam bag, but I already had my water on, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it myself because and they already popped nice and clean. Buy one get one. I know y'all want that. Why you chose green beans? I chose green beans because it was cheap. Buy one get one. $5. I got all the green beans. $5. Fresh green bean, $5. that's hot. Why they got hot? Man, that thing hot. What they call that chicken? Oh Lord, look at it. Look at it. Like you don't bend dang on the Beijing, huh? All right, let's work on sauce. I could have had those cooking, but I had them on the back eye and it wasn't really boiling. It was on the smaller eye. Let's make a sauce for this honey chicken. But I'm gonna put some real honey in this one. But I'm not gonna make the traditional. Yeah, I know y'all probably looking for that glaze and stuff. No, I'm not, because it's nothing but sugar. Sugar water that's caramelized. Okay, not doing that. So I'll make my own sauce, my way. Let's put this over here. Ooh, that pan hot. All right, gonna add some water. It's water here. I rinsed the pan out, pour the grease out, wash the pan out. All right. All right, we're gonna go in with some ginger into your water. Some ginger paste. Gonna add a little oyster sauce. I'm gonna add some honey. Let this come back to a boil. Yeah, walked away from the stove. And they were like, Chef, it boiled, Chef. Got this is red honey in there. I can turn it back up now. I'm back over here. All right, let it boil, let it cook a little bit. And we're gonna add some other flavors in here as well. We're gonna do some sweet chili, sweet chili. thing is the sauce has to cook. It has to cook down. So we're gonna let this boil. I'm gonna get my green beans as this is doing what it need to do. I'm gonna get my green beans and go ahead and do that while this is cooking. Now, I could have had it on while I was doing what I was doing, but you know. I show you guys, okay? I show you guys everything. So just put it on while you're frying your chicken and stuff, all right? I got some, huh? Yep. All right, stick our green beans out. Take the green beans out. Hot. We'll spoon that. I got a wood spoon on here somewhere. There we go. It works. It does. Put a wood spoon across it. It works. No more boil over. And I got it on high. Put a wood spoon there. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so you just want to blanch these real quick. Okay, slide this back. So really fry your green beans. Move this out the way. Ooh, they're hot. They're hot. They're hot. Come on. Yeah, what was that? Well, how you doing? I don't know what that was. I don't know. You heard that little. I don't know what that was. It's something the cabinet. I don't know. I know there's nothing in here, but I don't know what that was. But I'm gonna tell her hello. How you doing? grease to pop all over me. All right, we're gonna add some oil. And this is olive oil. Nice, cool. It came with this. You can sit on your countertop. It's metal, it's not glass. You know, still doing what it's doing. It's boiling. Cooking away. Let that cook a little bit. Before we season it up. All right, back to the sauce. And it rose enough to get the back of the spoon. It was my long live. I haven't had a long live in a long time. And so what I told you, the longest process is actually frying stuff, but they said you cut the time out in doing this by cooking it while you are frying your chicken. A little cornstarch water. We're gonna thicken the sauce up with that. You don't need that much. All right, we're gonna pipe it up. Pipe it up. Just let it cook. It's gonna turn to nice syrup. To combat the sweet, I'm gonna add a little soy sauce, and this is low sodium soy. And see it turn to a nice sticky syrup. Same concept of like you doing your peach cobbler and everything else stuff for you, and you add a little cornstarch to it to thicken the sauce up. Same difference. It's gonna be nice and shiny, nice little sheen to it. Get that double boil on it. Get it. See it? Nice, pretty. Nice little sheen to it. All right, let's finish these green beans, and we almost to the pinnacle. I'm gonna add some soy sauce to these. I'm gonna age these things up. Soy sauce, instead of using salt, you put soy sauce. We have a whole Asian meal. Oyster sauce. You know the ones that the green beans I be getting from the Chinese buffet? That's these right here. That's what I'm doing right now. Add the garlic in. Don't be afraid of that garlic. Every time I go to one of the Asian buffet, I get a whole plate of these. I do. I get a whole plate of these. Why are you running from me? I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this dang on white pepper. Excuse me. No white pepper. And you can turn these off like teddy pendergrass too. And nice, pretty green beans, that jasmine garlic rice, ginger rice, some honey chicken. I said I could have did fried rice, but I said no. Get my fingers inside that scalding hot water. I didn't say, well, mine don't matter. Mine is over matter. I just put my hand in that scalding hot water. Okay. Let's fluff our rice, and then we ready to take a plate. I don't want, you could toss yours in if you're gonna eat right away, but everybody's not here to eat. So I don't want to toss them inside of it because they'll get very, very, very soggy. And fluff the rice. And like I said, it's still nice and sticky. I like my rice sticky when I'm eating certain things. And this is one of them. Nice sticky rice. I'll go down to the bottom to show you guys. Now if you do how I tell y'all, you won't scorch your pot. You won't scorch your pot. Nice and clean at the bottom. Rice come right out up. know what I mean? Should have known. Well, I asked you a little bit that. I guess I'm making enough for you. You know your parents are at. They just want to stay out and play in the rain all day. Alright, so we're going to make enough for me and MJ. Sauce. Take some of this sauce, boss. You like duck sauce, don't it? Turn this on. Hit it with a little water, because when you add what you call it, I did thicken it a little bit too much, but it's okay. Just add a little water to it. And loosen it up. And we're gonna take our chicken. Got your chicken. I should have did it in the wok, but it's okay. You've been wondering, you have to wonder no longer. Okay? Because I show you what to do, okay? You ask this guy, he always know how to cook something. How you know how to cook this? This guy don't always know how to cook something. Where you get this guy from? This guy right here, he's fantastic. You tell him how to cook something, he know how to cook everything. Coat that thing and that's enough. It's too sweet. It is very sweet. It's sweet. It is sweet. It is not first supposed to be on the dang on diet, but like I said, I'm down to 207. I'll be back to 209 after eating this. Then take some sesame seeds. I got toasted, you can use plain. Add your sesame seeds to it. And then you get these. There you go, you look like this, because then you get these. It look like that. You put sesame seeds and it look like this. Real well. You can't stand the rain. Uh-oh, I'm just making a mess. You was not supposed to do that. Now I gotta clean the plate. You was not supposed to do that. Like I said, if you want to use, if you want to do stir fry, by all means, do whatever you like. I got these because they was on sale, and that stir fry was $4.99 for one bag, and I had to buy 2 of them instead of me getting 2 for $5. So I used my my good frugal judgment and got the green beans instead, and it's gonna work just as well. But if you like, you do whatever you like, honey. Whatever you like, okay, baby? You can't stop this rain. You can't stop this rain. You can't stop this rain. We'll back out a little bit. Bam. Bow. Bing. Ooh. Honey chicken with jasmine, garlic ginger rice, and garlicky green beans. Yeah, that's that guy. Let's take a taste. Oh, where's my phone at? Let me take a picture of this plate. Oh, I gotta twist that around. I need to twist you around because you have a little spot on me. Okay, let's get that back. Put one more there. Okay. Hold on a second. So why not? All right, I'm done. Bon appetit. This guy right here is a lunatic, isn't he? Got rice on the point. Good flavor, aromatic. Nice little pieces, tender pieces of chicken. How about tender love? Love so tender. A hot food. You'll never want to go back to another Chinese place if you make it yourself. Full of chicken. You make yourself. Fire. If you're done, we said no comments. I don't get a chance to read them. I'll read them tonight because I'm not gonna be on. So I'll read comments tonight. I'll comment back to you guys. All right. So make sure you did put your comments in there. Make sure you did comment and talk. This is besides then when he's not answering. Y'all know I'll go back and read my comments. Especially because y'all know how might read my comments for me. So I always go back and read them. Especially if you guys got your own questions. But yeah. Yeah, I gotta try that. When I tell you it's thebomb.com, thebomb.com. Fire. Yeah, y'all love it. Deliciousness. Deliciousness that you created yourself. And your family would appreciate it too. Matter of fact, getting kids to help. Tell put the dang on games down. Put the games down. Get your butt in the kitchen. Come on, got something to show you. Come on watch the show. Got something to show you. Come on. You know what you gotta do to them. Come on, get on up. Get up, put it down, put it down, put it down. Come on. We're gonna go in there and cook. That's what you gotta do. All right. But you guys try that recipe. Banger. Green beans on point. I even taste green beans. I already know what it tastes like. Because you got that little low sodium soy to it and the oyster sauce. Fire. It tastes just like when you go to that buffet. Bomb.com. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you guys for stars. Thank you guys for likes. Senator Spencer, thank you for stars. Like I said, make sure you guys go over here to the Smacking Apparel website, which is www.smackingspices.com. It says /apparel on it. Make sure you guys go on there. So get a t-shirt, a little mug, something. That all helps out towards proceeds to help with this cookbook and sustain my seasons, okay? Every little bit helps, okay? I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for coming on and joining the live today. I will see you on tomorrow. You have a blessed day. Peace. Y'all try this thing. Fire.